We are so excited to celebrate them with this well-deserved honor as they are just some tremendous foster and adoptive parents. They really worked hard to make their girls feel safe within their home by identifying the needs that are underneath those challenging behaviors and just really working hard to build a trusting, safe relationship with them. They gave them voice and really helped them to be able to start processing their trauma history and work toward healing, and then also to advocate for their own needs. One of the biggest gifts that McKenzie and Jessica gave their children, in addition to just their unconditional love and a forever family, was the gift of each other. It wasn't too long after their oldest child was placed that she started really voicing how much she wanted her younger sister to join their family. And through a lot of advocacy and listening well and really working hard to figure out a trauma-informed transition plan, they were able to work towards and eventually move their youngest daughter home and adopt her too. So these sisters get to spend the rest of their lives together in the same family. And that was just such a gift that a lot of us thought wouldn't happen.
My name is Marissa Tapp.
My name is Donna Tapp.
I'm McKenzie Tapp.
And I'm Jessica Tapp.
We went through online training, we did our home study, and shortly after we were placed with Donna.
Yeah, being placed with Donna was an awesome experience. We fell in love with her practically immediately.
Yeah.
And our dream was to adopt a sibling group, and we learned that Donna has a biological sister, but that they had been separated by the state.
Yeah.
So quickly after receiving Donna into our home, we knew that we wanted her here forever. And so we started working on getting Marissa, her sister, closer to us. At the time, Marissa was
in Dallas,
4 hours away. And so we had arranged with a family friend of ours who also is part of Safe Alliance and went through the trainings with us to see if maybe we could work something out where they could bring her closer and they could foster her.
And then eventually reunify them.
Right. The process to reunify the girls was both difficult and highly rewarding.
Extremely. So Marissa moved in of August of last year and was adopted May of this year.
Yeah. Currently both the girls are adopted, and we still have, struggles and things that we deal with, but utilizing TBRI and still utilizing Safe Alliance, just because we are adoptive parents, we found that
the support didn't stop whenever the papers were signed.
Yeah. We still attend classes. We still reach out to the friends that we have made, truly friends, both from our classes and also from the staff at Safe Alliance. We're so incredibly grateful to everyone involved in our journey, and
we were extremely lucky having our girls come and join our family.
We love you, and I'm glad that you picked my family, and we're thankful for all what you've done, and I hope we have a good future.
Thank you, Safe Alliance. Y'all were so helpful throughout our journey, and the caseworkers were amazing and super sweet. Shout out to Sarah.
And Madison.
They were so amazing, and I hope we have and I hope we can stay in touch throughout the journey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Allison Wesson, the Phase Director at New Horizons. When I got the notification that Michael had won this award, I was super excited for Michael, but I also was like, oh man, he's gonna be really annoyed at me for nominating him for anything, but that is because Michael is one of the most humble people I know. He does not seek or really want any kind of recognition, even though he is very deserving of it. Michael has been with New Horizons 9 years, specifically in our community-based prevention program called PHASE. He is a family support specialist in that program, which is a PEI contracted program. And I don't have enough time to talk about all of Michael's great qualities, but some of the things I would like to highlight about Michael is he just has this natural comfortability level that youth and families and his coworkers just gravitate to. He is very reliable. If he tells a youth that he's going to be at their school on this day at this time, you better believe he sticks to that. And I think it just creates this level of safety and reliability and dependability that the youth we work with don't always have in their home life. And then Michael is very open about this, but he does have lived experience. He had a pretty difficult childhood growing up. So he's able to connect with youth and families from hard places on another level that not everyone's able to. And then he is also just one of our most requested team members. I am constantly getting requests specifically for Michael Thompson at the end of the referral to say, I'm sure Michael has a wait list, but I really think he'd be great with this youth and family. And Michael's, really does his best to make sure that every youth and family is seen by him if he is specifically requested. He's just an incredible person, and I really do feel honored to get to work with him at New Horizons and that he represents our PHASE program in the community setting. Thank you.
Why am I passionate about the work I do in the PHASE program? That's a tough question to answer because I really don't know why. I believe that it's a blessing from God. He blessed me with this passion to want to work with children and families within our community. And also just history, my upbringing, the way I was brought up, I got passionate to want to help children who went through the same situation I went through, that I grew up in, that my family experienced. So the passion I have is to try to help children not feel the way I felt as a child. And with the training and all the experience I have through life and my education, I'm able to provide that to the children I visit with and to the families I'm with and I meet each and every day. I enjoy the work I do because it's making a difference in a child's life. And I feel like every child deserves to have someone in their life that's there to uplift them, encourage them, that's there to help them really think about the choices that they're making in life. Every child deserves not to feel like they're alone, like they're lost or not loved. So I'm just trying to take away one of those emotions or all of them if I can through the work I do. Because I know it's just not me. There's many organizations where there's a lot of people out there that work with children. And it takes a special person to do that. So with me, while I'm passionate, like I said, I believe God blessed me with this passion. And I just thank everyone for supporting me. And I thank the Texas Alliance of Children and Family Services for nominating me. I thank Allison Wisdom for electing me as well. And I just pray and hope that I continue to do the good work that I'm doing now and make a change in a child's life.
Megan is the type of person that when she has a vision, she makes that a reality. She saw a need. Children who had completed adoption were going and living in families, and the families no longer had the support they needed to thrive. Megan saw this need. She developed a program and is now the foster and adoption clinical director, providing therapy to children and families in the community. Megan is hardworking, she is passionate, and she is driven to make things happen. Megan has a very, very delightful sense of humor, which helps lighten this very heavy work. Megan is a very strong advocate for children in the foster care system. She really sees them for who they are, connects with them, understands what their needs are, and relates to them in a way that makes them at ease and helps really meet the need. Megan is an asset to our organization and to the foster and adoption community as a whole. I am so grateful that the Alliance is recognizing Megan for this well-deserved award. Congratulations, Megan. You deserve it. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of children and families.
There are so many reasons that I'm passionate about this work. I think the first is because of the relationships that I've made through the years with children and their families, for a number of reasons, and I don't have to explain it to this group, that foster care and adoption is so hard. And over time, when you're able to connect with people and find things that are healing and that make you smile, I think those are the things that pull my team through. Those are the things that pull families through, and that's the reason we come to work every day. Ultimately, I think that helping kids heal is the name of the game. We want families to be safe. We want families to be nurturing, and a lot of times people don't know what they're getting into in this process. And it's just been so rewarding to watch families transform in foster care and adoption, and now with the ability to be with them as they transfer to post-adoption, and then being there 10 years down the road when they call and ask for help. I think that is the most meaningful thing. Thank you to the Alliance for the opportunity for recognition and for the support over the last year during our build-out of post-adoption services. And of course, thank you to the foster and adoptive families that we've worked with over the years. You all have made this work possible, and it's been a privilege. Thank you.
Stephanie is a residential supervisor at the Methodist Children's Home and has served with us for over 8 years. Stephanie started as a youth care counselor and was promoted to this role in February of 2022. She has a natural leadership skills and the natural ability to build positive relationships. And we are so thankful for her and her leadership. What makes Stephanie different is she has that perfect balance of structure and nurture. And she is able to reach our youth and build and encourage them to help them see past their trauma and have a positive outlook on life. Stephanie works with 16 youth. She has 2 homes that she supervises, and these are all at-risk youth. And they come from different backgrounds. They have many different reasons why they are here. Some of them are placed here privately. Some of them are here through CPS or, juvenile system. So she works with an array of challenging youth on a daily basis. Stephanie is a joy to have around. She can be very serious, very professional, yet she is fun and energetic. Stephanie also continues to practice and role model TBRI principles, and in her daily interactions with our youth, and she uses ideal response to ensure that issues with students are resolved quickly and effectively. Stephanie is a wonderful staff that builds on the youth's strength and encourages them to rise above any trauma that they've endured throughout their lifetime. Just her strength and her tenacity and how she encourages our youth, it just overpowers anything, and so it was automatic that she came to our mind because of who she is and how she displays herself, and tries to allow the youth to reach their goals without, pushing them too hard, and helping them understand where they are in the here and now.
My passion comes from my heart. Everything that I do is very genuine when it comes to my kids, my boys and my girls. What I bring to Methodist Children's Home is the quality values, the knowledge, the interest, the demonstration, determination. I bring teamwork, communication. I bring faith and hope. What I love doing in the home with my boys and girls is getting together when we do nurturing group, when we are doing, cooking activities, going to the volleyball, basketball game, football games. I enjoy doing those things with my boys and girls. I love doing hands-on, letting the kids know that I am here for them. Not just them looking at me as the supervisor of the home, letting them know that I am somebody and they are too. With that being said, being here in the homes with the kids, makes me so happy. Also seeing their smile, their beautiful faces. It's some mornings that I be here when our girls get up and they see me and good morning, Miss Stephanie. And I say, good morning, my angels. Seeing them moving around in the house, getting things together for school, getting their breakfast, getting meds done, helping one another out in the home. It's just a blessing to be in the kids' life. My favorite memories of working here at the Methodist Children's Home, seeing the kids come back with a big smile and arms open up to me, giving me a hug and say, thank you, Miss Stephanie. Where would I be if it wasn't for you? Just the conversation, just a good word of encouragement given to the kids. Let them know that you are somebody and your life matters. I bring hope for the kids to have a better future in their life. The kids that we serve here at the Methodist Children's Home come from a hard place that hurts my heart. And I ask God to just give me strength to make a difference in our kids' life. I'm a caring person. That's always something that I had done during my time of growing up. Babysitting, watching my sister, my cousin, just enjoy helping people. I'm a very caring person, and everything I do comes from the heart. And I just try to just make for sure that I do it right. Thank you to the Alliance for the recognition of this award. May God bless you, and thank you. I love you.
All of us at SJRC Texas were honored to nominate Shannon Walker, Program Administrator for DFPS, for the DFPS HHSC Employee of the Year Award because she is an outstanding partner in the work that we do with our youth and families in our community. From the moment that SJRC Texas started the division Belong to be the SSCC for the South Central and Hill Country region, Shannon has stepped up and partnered with us to ensure that it's a success not only on our side but on the DFPS side. She is a true leader to her team. She believes in community. She believes in doing the work that is in the best interest of the kids and the families, no matter how hard that work is. She is a go-getter. She is helpful, resourceful, and truly the leader that our local community needs. We are so thrilled that she has been chosen to be the Employee of the Year for DFPS and HHSC because I myself have been in this field for many years, and I can't think of anybody else that works to where she does and how she does to ensure success for all, no matter where she sits. Her focus is on kids and families and bettering the community. So please help us to congratulate Shannon Walker, DFPS HHSC Employee of the Year.
I'm Shannon Walker, and I'm very honored and humbled to receive the award for Employee of the Year. In my 17 years at CPS, I have been blessed and honored to work with an amazing team of people who have guided me, developed me, and supported me along the way. No one can do this work alone, and I want to thank my amazing DFPS family for inspiring me and motivating me over the years. When I tell people what I do for a living, they often ask me, how do you do it? I take the opportunity to tell them about the joy that comes with the work that we do. Yes, there are really hard days, but there are also really joyful days when we can successfully reunite a family or consummate an adoption. Those are the days that motivate us and keep us passionate about the work that we do. I've been able to meet some extraordinary youth over the years. Youth in foster care are amazing judges of character, and there's no greater honor than to earn their trust. I have met future doctors, lawyers, actors, comedians, artists, and musicians. I've also met some amazing families that just need a little support and self-confidence. I have been blessed to support parents who have overcome addiction, walked away from bad relationships, or finished school to overcome poverty, as a few examples. I've also had the honor of working with an amazing family of CPS staff over the years. I believe that the role of a manager is to support my staff in any way possible to make their jobs easier. Whether it's filling out paperwork, transporting a youth, working a CWAP shift, or just clearing my calendar for an emergency staffing, no job is too small. As a supervisor, I enjoyed teaching and developing new workers as they discovered their passion for helping children and families. As a manager, I have been able to advocate for best practices. We have worked hard to reduce caseloads, increase family reunifications and relative placements, and to find improved work-life balance for staff through telework opportunities. None of this work would be possible without the collaboration of our community partners, our courts, our CASAs, or our CPS team. When children and families feel supported by their community and receive quality services, they can begin the healing process and achieve the self-confidence they need to overcome the barriers that brought CPS into their lives. I'm excited to be a part of the community-based care transition and to see what we can achieve when we bring our communities together to wrap around our children and families. Thank you for your confidence and support.
I nominated the Island Harbor program for the Community Partner of the Year award because the program has continued to lead the state in advocating for children in foster care. Island Harbor has led the way for every other college supervised independent living program in Texas, and the staff is presented in the state and in the country, showing programs how to develop a holistic student-centric program. Island students have worked on their own accord to bring this program forward. They have testified before the House Human Services Committee, served in leadership positions for the Texas Network of Youth Services, and helped write the Transitional Living Services Resource Guide for the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services. Island Harbor is the living embodiment of their logo, Sailing to Success.
The Ness family has an open door policy for all their biological, adoptive, and foster children. Their passion and commitment does not end the day the children reach permanency or age out of care. They continue to provide guidance and love to many of the children who were previously in their home. Their passion to give and care for others is constant. While taking a break from fostering, the Ness's teenage daughter informed them that she had met a classmate who was experiencing homelessness. The Ness family immediately reached out to SJRC to inquire how they could quickly become licensed as a foster family to meet the needs of this child. Over the last 4 years, the Ness family has continued to live out their passion and life's purpose by fostering an additional 5 large sibling groups of diverse ages and needs. To this day, the family has their home open to maximum capacity so they can keep siblings together.
Diane has been a kindergarten teacher for over 40 years. She has a passion to ensure every child she works with blossoms to their full educational potential. She and her husband quickly learned they wanted to make a larger impact in the lives of others. This is when Diane and Joseph began their foster journey nearly 35 years ago.
Diane and Joseph Ness are a wealth of knowledge and support to the foster care community. As we share today, it's not difficult to see how deeply rooted their passion is for meeting the needs of our most vulnerable population. Their level of commitment and dedication to our children is unmatched. SJRC Texas is truly grateful and appreciative of the Ness family and all the lives they positively impacted.
I'm Diane. And I'm Joe Ness. And we've been fostering since 1988. We have
4 children at the time, and we decided to do it because there was an ad on the TV that said we need foster homes. There's still ads on the TV that say we still need foster homes, so it's an ongoing need. And it was something we felt that we could do to help the community from our own home with our own family and make it real for everybody. Children can't wait. You can't just put them on a shelf and come back later for them. They need homes immediately. It's a real awareness that has grown through the years for all of the family to realize that there are people that do not have everything, and we need to reach out. Those that have need to give more so that we can help the human race. And the more that they can enjoy the normalcy of those things, you never know. You plant seeds and you don't know how they're going to grow or what's going to happen, but you're planting seeds no matter what.